In this film, Dimensions, The Interrogation, this man is being interrogated by detectives for a murder he swears he didn't commit. The detectives kind of rough him up a little and refuse to believe him, and they call him crazy. And when he tells them whoever killed the other person is coming for him too, some entity, they don't believe him and they call him crazy and trying to get out of it. And then when he fake confesses and they still don't move him or help him and they leave him, this monster comes and tries to kill him. This was definitely scary and tense as a film. I think the effects were really cool and the monster felt like real practical effects. And all of the lighting and everything also felt like real practical effects, which I think looked really great and added a level of realness for the viewers.
Dimensions Interrogation. I loved the storyline for this. I think the filmmakers had a great story, and I think that they had great actors. I loved what they did with the in-camera special effects, and I also loved what they did with the computer-generated effects. What they did with the shadow creature was just amazing. There were a couple of things, the difference between the clarity of when you were looking at space and stuff like that to give the audience a point of reference of where this was taking place, like the CG Earth. And then getting into the room, it almost seemed like the camera was on autofocus and it was having a little bit of difficulty with what to focus on because some of it was fuzzy and it just did not seem as clear as what the CG Earth picture had started out to be. But other than that, this was really well done.
I really like the dimensions, the interrogation. I'm a sucker for a good interrogation scene. I listen, especially like a short film, small scale interrogation scenes are one of my favorite ways to do that. Like, so I thought this was great. Like, I was locked in from day one, like from frame one, like the one light, one location, intensity dialed to 11. I think that's a formula for a great short film. And you see why. Like, it worked here. Like, you really build a world out through the dialogue, through the acting, but you don't have to show it too much. Um, and you left me wanting more. So I think that's a success across the board. Great job.